Excuse me, the chair recognizes Mr. Wu to close on the amendment.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Talarico, for what purpose?
Does the gentleman yield?
Does the gentleman yield?
I will.
Gentleman yields.
Chairman Wu, it's my recollection that this language was in Chairman Buckley's original voucher bill from 2023. Is that your recollection?
Absolutely. This was one of the safeguards that Governor Abbott had requested last time, and somehow it's missing this time. I wonder why.
So Chairman Buckley thought it was a good idea to exempt legislators from this program in 2023. Now he thinks it's a bad idea. Is that right?
Exactly. And this is something that directly puts money in our pockets. And earlier he talked about public schools, roads. Those are benefits that benefit everyone. Every single person has access to it. Not everyone has access to the money that you put into private school. Those private schools are not for everyone. They don't have space for everyone. They don't have to take everyone. Not everyone that applies will even get in. So those are public goods versus this bill creates a private good using public dollars.
So it'd be the equivalent of taking out of the parks budget so that members on this floor could redo their backyard.
Yeah, and we're talking about $1 billion just the first year. And we're talking about $7 billion in the next cycles, and $7 billion after that, and $7 billion after that, and it will keep growing and growing and growing.
So if there are members on this floor who have their kids in elite private schools, whether it's St. John's in Houston, St. Mark's in DFW, St. Stephen's here in Austin, now they will get taxpayer funds to be able to discount their tuition at those private schools. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And you know what? My first session, we passed a bill dealing with concealed carry, and members specifically made sure to cut the elected officials who passed the law out of the benefits of that law, saying we don't want to be seen as directly putting something in our own pockets while passing a law. That was the ethics when I came into this body. And apparently that was the ethics of this body just 2 years ago, but apparently a lot has changed.
And is it fair to say that Texans, even on both sides of this issue, are concerned with the corruption that has surrounded this issue from the beginning?
Absolutely. Time and time again, people complain that elected officials have all these side benefits, all these side hustles, all these little extra perks that no one else gets. We get to cut lines and do all these things. This program is another one of those things. Texans, if you're watching this and you're saying, I'm getting the short end of the stick, this is why. Because time and time again, we take care of our friends, we take care of ourselves, but the people of the state, well, they're on their own.
And so if this was in the original voucher bill from 2023, but now it's been taken out, you've offered it, I think, as a common sense amendment. Do we have any inkling on why this is now unacceptable to the same author?
I have no idea. The ethics of this has not changed in 2 years. The right or wrong of this body passing a bill that is not only controversial, but directly takes our public dollars, the money that you got from your neighbors, from your friends, from the rest of your family, the hard-earned money that they put into the state, you're going to vote to put it in your own pockets.
Thank you, Representative Wu. I agree, this smells pretty rotten.
Thank you very much. Members, one of the things that this body is...
Mr. Money, for what purpose?
Not at this time.
I will wait until he yields for questions. Thank you.
Gentleman does not yield.
Members, part of the rules of ethics of this House that not many people follow is that we are supposed to not vote on legislation that directly benefits us. Whenever there is a bill that deals with guardian ad litem, because I am a guardian ad litem, I don't vote on that. I white light that, and I put a note in the journal that says, this is a conflict of interest for me. This bill would directly and could directly benefit me. I will not vote on this. And what we are asking members to do is to do that same ethical guideline, to follow that, saying if this directly benefits us. If this puts taxpayer money in our pockets, then we should cut ourselves out just like we did 2 years ago.
Mr. Speaker.